Well, all, we're out today rather early. We're going to run on over to Superfoods. It's another local grocery store we have here in our small town. In fact, they have two locations. One here on the east side of the river where I live, another one on the west side, much larger. We're going to take a drive up there and we're going to see if they're having any problems with any shortages. So let's jump in the car and take a short drive. Okay, y'all, I have you back up on the dash again. We're going to take a quick drive up to Superfoods and we're going to check out that store and see if they're having any shortages and possibly talk to the manager and get some more packs. So hold on. Now, it's not a far drive, they're just a couple miles up the road. So hang on, hold tight. And we'll be there in just a moment. I had to turn on the air there. It's up in the mid-90s right at the moment. As you can see, it's quite sunny. It won't take us long to get up there, but along the way you can see what I see as we head on up 14 north, just outside the city limits of our small town. Won't take long. See over here to the right, a lot of pecan trees. There's our Carville Baptist Church. But all along 14 are the remnants of what was pecan industry in this area. So pretty much even here, everybody has some pecan trees in the yard. Passed by Trixie's Vet there. Now, I've never understood why we got a short stretch of 4-lane here. It opens up into a 4-lane right past the road to my house. And then as you're about to see, it goes back to the 2-lane. Not much out here. Not sure why they 4-lane. Maybe they had high hopes of a lot of growth at one time. But that never happened. There's my favorite junk man on the right. If you're ever needing anything, you can't find nowhere else, he's probably got it. Here we are, we're coming up to Superfoods on the right. And like I've mentioned before, Superfoods is a cost plus 10% grocery store. It opened up its first location on the west side of the river in 1967, I believe. It's only been a few years back that they opened up this location. Man, was I so proud. Finally have a grocery store on this side of the river, and this is where I do the bulk of my shopping. It's locally owned, carries locally grown produce and veggies in season. So let's get out of the car, go on in and see what the situation is here today on Wednesday, July the 15th, or is it the 16th? I believe it's 16th. Sometimes I lose track, day and time. That's how retirement is. Doesn't matter. So let's head on in. It's a lot busier than I would have thought on a Wednesday. I'm going to set y'all in the buggy if you don't mind. So, let's go check it out. We'll be coming up to the bread out here on the right. It does not appear we have a problem on the bread here. Plenty of bread. Unlike Walmart the other day, almost out of bread. We're here in the produce section. Look at this price. 70 cents each for cucumbers. $1.15. That price came down for a bunch of green giant celery. I believe I'll get some. That way I can dehydrate. Well, I had plenty of produce. Prices are up. You may have noticed those locally grown rattlesnake pole beans I was looking at. Plenty of rice. So while I'm here, I'll pick up some more rice. You can never have too much rice. Now, I don't know whether you noticed or not, there was a lot of people over there, so I wasn't going to be talking much on camera. They all look at me weird. But here too, they weren't out of green beans, both cut and French, but they were rather low. I may come back, pick up some more footage of that for you when the crowd clears out. Let's go over and check the meat while we're here. I always do. Well, I'm going to go ahead and pick up some of this hamburger. $1.69 a pound. It's been reduced. We'll get that and put it in the freezer.
Hey, man.
Hey, how you doing? Yeah, we'll get this too. Can't beat $1.69 a pound. See, regular price is $2.30 a pound. That's quite a savings. Now, anytime you pick up reduced meat like that, you need to use it that day or get it in the freezer. I'll go home and I'll wrap it up and I'll get that in the freezer. Yep, chicken fry thighs, $1 a pound. We'll pick up a package of them as well. Got to pick up some more milk for Trixie. Cat loves milk. I don't care what they say about cats. That's bad for them. She just won't have it any other way. Well, it appears everything's fully stocked here except the store brand of green beans. And I'm picking up some of my favorite single serving pizzas, only 77 cents. And then what you do is add toppings to it. Here, some more cheese. You've got an excellent personal pizza for nothing. I may do a video on that. Yes, I know it's processed food, but sometimes you just gotta have pizza. So let's go back over and check that canned good aisle again, see if it cleared out some, so I can show you them green beans. How you doing, Dave?
Good, man.
Pretty good. Y'all having any trouble getting, all having any trouble getting stuff like green beans, corn, and that stuff in my Walmart?
What do you need?
Oh, you got it. I was just over Walmart the other day. Don't buy much there, but I noticed they were all out of green beans. I wonder what's up in Walmart. Had a problem.
Sure.
Get some while I'm here. Well, that's enough. I really didn't need any of this. While I was over here, I thought I'd get something. And as you heard from the young man, they're not having a problem getting any canned goods. The only thing I saw a shortage there was the green beans. Went ahead and picked up some. And we're going to go ahead and check out. Thank you, ma'am. I sure do appreciate y'all. Well, hello all. As you can see, we're now out of the store, Superfoods. Like I say, it's a cost plus 10% grocery store. Locally owned here in my small town. And the only thing that they were a little low on stock was the French cut and the cut green beans. And that was their store brand. Now they did have Libby's, Del Monte, but the prices are way on up there. The Surefine brand, which is their store brand, 63 cents a can. Now, that's way up from last part of last year when they were 43 cents per can. But then again, Libby's here was $1.14 per can, and Del Monte was $1.49. It's just ridiculous. But if you heard, I had a little discussion with one of the stockmen, and he said they weren't having any trouble right at the moment getting any type of stock, canned foods or otherwise. And I would have to agree, their store looks fully stocked except for that one store brand of green beans. So we're going to head on home. We got to get some things put up in the fridge and freezer, and I'll edit this video later. That way I can see what y'all saw. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, hit the thumbs up. You know, that'll help. And be sure to subscribe. Until the next video, folks, y'all take care. Stay safe out there. And God bless each and every one of you. Goodbye for now.